Okay, I see that's recording. Why isn't it capturing the window? The chat. No, that's not what I want. I want, yeah, no, that's what I want. Okay. See if that works. It does not. All right, so we'll remove that. No. Properties. We'll try this again. Entire window. Okay. Let's try this. Switch over to Miko. It's not capturing it. Why is it not capturing it? Hello? I don't know why. That's really weird. All right, well. Remove. Yes. All right, so not going to be able to show the chat unless I try and window capture. Sorry about this, guys. Okay. There we go. Edit scene. And put that right over here. There we go. No. I forgot how to do this. Edit scene. Nope, edit scene. Order. Move down. Move down. Okay, I guess that'll have to work. I don't know why this is all screwed up now all of a sudden. It's so weird. Let's see if it works now on this. Well, it's got like the corner of it here. What's going on? No. All right, now I know what's going on. All right. Properties. Inner window. All right. Whoa. The chat's super big. All right. There we go. All right. So, how is everyone doing? I figured I'd do a Sunday stream because why not? I wasn't doing anything else right now. It's honestly how it worked out. I'm going to do Battle Shadows over Innistrad draft. I hope that's what I picked. No, did it not open? Swiss. Oh, I'm going to miss this one. Switch over. Yep, I missed this one. All right. So, yay. I missed that one. Just fired, literally, as I switched over the screen. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. Or I guess it could be Monday somewhere in the world if they're watching this. Get in the queue. So, while we're waiting on that, let's have a chat. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm actually going to work on some Twitch things. Oh, we got 2 in the queue right now. All right. So I am broadcasting. That's good. I do need to upload some videos that I haven't uploaded in a while. Oh, if Travis, if you're watching, thank you very much for following me on Twitter. Hopefully you've joined me for this a little bit here. Oh, it looks like everything here isn't gonna go away anytime soon. Cool. All right, so we got 6 in the queue. So this should fire fairly quickly now. So there we go. 7. And I'm doing another Swiss Shadows over Innistrad. And here we go. These all look like new opponents to me, which is good. Alright, let's see. What do I open? Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't like that card. It's one of the few bad rares for draft. You could build decks around it, but it's not good. Now what is good is Mad Prophet, really good, and Geist Blast. Like those a lot. The Golem, Hermit, and you're almost never getting his ability once he comes out, so Open the Armory's fine in the right decks. Other than that, these are the two. I really like Geist Blast a lot. That ability to be able to copy a target instant or sorcery spell is really good. So I'm going to take Geist Blast here. Alright, so second pick. Oh, well that's just awesome. Call of the Bloodline. This card is disgusting. It's a discard outlet. If I go blue-red vampires, that's a really good card. I think that's the one I want to go after. All the other cards in here, I mean, Skeleton Key's fine. Pour the Pages in the right deck is fine. Deny Existence, sure. Sleep Paralysis is really good. But I think I like this. This gets me in the Madness deck. Altered Ego. By the way, I love the card. I know other people aren't as keen on it. Ooh. Tooth Collector. Me likey. Other cards I like in this, Reduced to Ashes is good. Thraben Inspector, Sanitarium Skeleton. Griff's Boon is also very good. Gibbering Fiend could be good. But I like the Tooth Collector here. Altered Ego in the right deck is really good. But this isn't it. Mulder Brood is really good. There's really good removal for big stuff. What do I want for this deck? I call it Sanitarium Skeleton. Everything else in here is kind of Pick Brain's okay. We're kind of playing the deck for that, but I'd like Sanitarium Skeleton instead. Second Harvest. Not really what we're looking to do here. Oh, here. This is definitely what we're looking to do. Discard this to call the Bloodline. Get this out. Yeah, I'm good with that. I do like this. But one drop, but we're not really doing the werewolf stuff. Convicted Killer. That's just vanilla. Skulk, Lifelink. That could be good. Wow, there's some good white in here too. I'm not excited about Convicted Killer. I'm not excited about Farbog Revenant or the Rotten Heart Ghoul. But I am going to go ahead and, because I'm not sold on red just totally yet, that Inspector's really good. Arms of the Vein, no. Reduced to Ashes is probably a really good card here in this deck. Truthface Sensor, so far we're not doing anything with humans except for that. I think it's just Reduced to Ashes. That's just good removal. 5 mana, 5 damage spell that makes exile stuff. I don't like any of these cards. I think Compelling Deterrence is probably what we don't want out on the field against us. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Alright, so if we're in white, well, here's another vampire. If we can get one of the vampires that, you know, that helps boost vampires, the Neonate's not bad. We're not really playing the deck that wants Open the Armory, so I think I'm going to take the Neonate here. I don't think we're in white. I think we're going to just go with vampires here. That's a discard outlet if we want it to be. Not a great one though. The best card in this deck, in this pack, is Stormrider Spirit. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I don't like the Hulking Devil at all. Merciless Resolve isn't good. Another Reduced Ashes. I'm good with that. Sure, we'll do Pick the Brain. I don't know that I'm playing it. I mean, it is. You get to exile something in their hand. And if I can turn on Delirium, which I've got enough discard outlets so far that isn't a bad thing. I'm going to take Structural Distortion just in case for sideboard, piece of the puzzle, sure, sideboard. Structural Distortion just in case someone opens a Westvale Abbey or something that's like really annoying. So, okay. It looks like I'm red-black. Probably want to be vampires. If I can get away to... I mean, Geist Blast is just a 2 mana, or a 3 mana, 2 damage. So that could get there. Slayer's Plate... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Indulgent Aristocrat. You, sir, are in this deck. One I think will probably come around is the Stromkirk Mentor. So I think that'll come around. Tormenting Voice wouldn't be bad to come around, but I don't think it will. Pyrehound, this isn't really the deck for it, but I definitely want the Aristocrat. I can always sack or discard the skeleton, or sack the skeleton for that. Discard it for Call of the Bloodline. Yeah, this is really nice so far. I don't even really need the Tormenting Voice. Wouldn't mind getting a Lava Axe. That would be a pretty good pickup here. If need be, I could go into blue. Geist Blast may just get out, depending on what I get here. If I go pretty heavy black, then I won't probably need Geist Blast. Sin Prodder. Is that what we want to do? What else is in this deck? Well, we've got another... We got the Sanguinary Mage, which is another vampire. Senseless Rage, which this can be... Oh, man. Do I want to do Sin Prodder? It's not really... I hope the Sanguinary Mage comes back around. I'm going to take Sin Prodder. It kind of gets the decks. Malevolent Whispers is really good, especially if I can Madness into it. Oh! The Bloodsworn is really good for us. What else is good? That's pretty much it in this deck. Olivia's Bloodsworn. Get it. Ghoulsteed could be good. Bloodmad Vampire could be good. It does go with our vampire theme. I say we do it. We go hard vampires here. Dance with the Devils. Inner Struggle. Inner Struggle is good removal. I'm okay with Dance with the Devils, and yeah, it does. Ooh, Throttle too. But usually Inner Struggle deals with it at a cheaper price. I'm gonna go with Inner Struggle. Hopefully, a Throttle will come around. I doubt it, but don't really care about Magmatic Chasm. That's more for the Werewolf deck. I do like Dance with the Devils. It does feed the Aristocrat. All right, Inner Struggle. Oh, the Duelist. Definitely the Duelist here. I don't know if Delirium is going to happen with this deck. Tooth Collector is kind of awkward if that's the case. Pick the Brain. But I like this. I like this a lot. This could be really good. Twins, 1, 2, 3. Geist Blast is looking less and less good in this deck. But it may just be a 2-mana burn spell. Or a 3-mana 2-burn spell. Oh, that'd be sick. Geist Blast, Enter Struggle. Just wreck their board. That could be disgusting. Vampire, vampire, vampire. And all these are vampires that come out onto the field. Plus, if I discard a Madness card, I can always play it. Oh. Let's see. Do I want Forsaken? No, I want Blood Mad Vampire, I think, here. Forsaken Sanctuary would be nice, but I'm not really splashing white for anything. I only have the 1 Thraben Expector, and I'm not playing it. Murder's Axe is another... It's an interesting thought. It's another discard outlet. But... yeah, I'm gonna keep with the theme here. Bloodmad Vampires are hard to deal with. Now that is interesting. Okay, Insolent Neonate is fine, but I kind of want this Highland Lake instead. If nothing else, to be able to activate Geist Blast. I know that's kind of a weird thing to say. Insolent Neonate could be a problem for people to deal with. I'm okay with this. I'm going to take the Highland Lake here. And I'll use that as my only blue source for now for Geist Blast. Definitely going to take... I don't need Tormenting Voice. I'm going to take the Stromkark Mentor here. Senseless Rage is pretty good here. Because I can Madness it. Because I can... For 3 mana, I can instant speed, put +2/+2 on a creature, and get a vampire on the field. I'm liking this deck more. Lava Axe would be wonderful in this deck. Here's what I'm thinking here. None of these are really great. I'm going to Rush of Adrenaline. I don't think I'd play it main board, but we'll keep it in there for now. Don't want any of these. I'll take another Rush, but it's definitely going on the sideboard. I will not play 2 Rush of Adrenalines. The Mage didn't come back around, which I'm sad about because that would be a really good slot here in the 2-drop spot. But I'm okay with this. This is actually really pretty good. Lots of... I guess I'll take Magnetic Chasm. Don't know if I'll play it. Put it in the sideboard for now. Again, Tooth Collector might be awkward. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know why this is such a late pick. If you're in the blue deck at all, this is a pretty good blocker, even if you're not attacking. And usually if you're in the blue deck, you are... you're probably casting a bunch of non-creature spells anyways. So, I don't know why you wouldn't take that. There's a lot of blue going around, too. Obviously, I could... I'm close to where I could be in blue if I needed to be. The red-black rare land wouldn't be horrible for me, but more vampires would be really good here. Harness the Storm. No, that doesn't seem good. So there's, all right, so what I'm looking at here for me, Skin Invasion, which is interesting. I think I'm going to take Skin Invasion here. I don't want the Kindred. Nothing else in here looks really that good for me. Vampire Noble is vanilla vampire. Grotesque Mutation could be interesting, but that's going to wheel. That I have no question that's going to wheel. Things that I'm annoyed about here, Hellpack Resurgence. Whoever's in the werewolf deck, that's a great card. That's not great. All right, so Dissension in the Ranks is what I'm looking at here. Deadweight is probably what I'm taking. Another Sanitarian Skeleton. Everything else in here just isn't good. Yeah, I think it's Deadweight here. I'm going to hate this card because there's really nothing in here that I want, and Always Watching is just a really good card. So that's going to the sideboard. Not playing it, obviously, but Always Watching, why that got to third pick is beyond me. So what I'm looking at here, the Vampire Noble, Welcome to the Fold is not good. Fleeting Memories isn't good. Fork in the Road's good for fixing, but we're not in green. Probably just the Vampire Noble here. I mean, I could put a zombie out here for that. I think I'm going to just stick with the vampires here. I think Vampire Noble's the way to go. I mean, none of this is good for me. I'm very disappointed in Uncaged Fury. It's not that good. I am going to just rare draft that. Griff Spoon is a very good card, and the fact that it's still here is just disgusting. Well, I mean, I am in Vampires. I have not played with this card, so I don't know if it's any good. We're going to try it. Because I think Pick the Brain gets out of this deck. I'd like some more removal, but it's not necessary. Waiting for the next pick. I guess the Zombie Bird? Hound of Farbot. No, this is good. I guess I'll take Uncaged Fury, stick it in my sideboard. Well, Village Messenger. No. Twins. Twins are really good, especially with all these discard outlets. So I do gotta start making cuts here. Wow, okay, so the Grotesque Mutation came back around. Harness the Storm just isn't good. I'd rather have Grotesque Mutation here. I do need to start cutting things here. I'm going to take out Rush of Adrenaline and Pick the Brain for right now. I don't think Pick the Brain is really what we're trying to do. I don't want to be spending my money doing that. Sure, I'll take another skeleton. Stromkirk, get in. Call the Bloodline, Grotesque Mutations, good. Senseless Rage. I don't want to play Geist Blast. I don't think it's good enough for me to run. The rest of this stuff is really pretty good. Maybe it's in Skin Invasion. I don't know. Fleeting Memories get in my sideboard. Tooth Collector is kind of awkward. And may not be that good. But I'm not really going the Delirium route here. Trail of Evidence, just because I don't want Chaplain's Blessing. Not playing Highland Lake. Survive the Night, because the white player doesn't need that. Red. Alright. I gotta make one more cut here, but I'm gonna go to the other screen to see what I cut. Honestly, in this deck, it's probably the Tooth Collector or Sin Prodder. Group creatures separately. So I kind of like all of this down here. Senseless Rage is a little awkward. But I've got ways to pay the Madness cost to kind of flip somebody on this. Sin Prodder's kind of the one that I'm not sure I want in the deck. It's either Tooth Collector or Sin Prodder. Tooth Collector, I think, doesn't really get rid of anything. I like all these 1-drops. They're fine. Fine, fine. I honestly have 4 of each part of my ramp, so. I think I keep in Sin Prodder. I think Tooth Collector, though good, really doesn't do me any good things in this deck. I'm not even sure Sin Prodder's a good pick in here. I mean, if I face something with a bunch of X1s, then I can always board in Tooth Collector. Though I don't think that's going to be a problem for me here. Because if they're X1s, I always have the skeletons. I really like this deck. I'm not totally sold on Grotesque Mutation, but it does give lifelink, so it can keep me alive. I think this is the deck. It's pretty aggressive. I mean, in honesty, with all the things that I can discard. So, all right, I've got this for discard. I've got Call the Bloodline for discard. Maybe I don't have that much. I don't have a whole lot of discard outlets. I thought I did. Call the Bloodline, though, is a very much repeatable one and hard to get rid of. Insolent Neonate probably needed another one of those. But I'm still okay with, even if I'm casting this on turn 5, I'm okay with casting Twins and Mauer Estate there. Which, by the way, they're creepy kids. What's with the creepy kids in this set? All right, so let's add basic lands. I think it's pretty even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, that's probably right. I do want black more than I want red because there's a lot more early stuff there. So add that to the deck. Ooh. Take out a mountain. And then put the swamp in. Oh, we didn't get an alternate art mountain. All right. All right. That's our deck. I'm going to submit it here. I like it. It's very aggressive. I can pretty much keep any 2 or 3 land hand that I want and be okay with that. 1 land, it can really depend on what I get. By the way, picking up this, that's really good, even though I can't play it. Thraben Inspector, ugh, love it. Love it. That card's really good. If I had more white, and the white was really open, which it wasn't, I might have shifted to a white-red strategy, but I do like the black that I've got. This Indulgent Aristocrat, he is amazing. Like, I don't even care. I sacrificed the Sanitarium skeleton to give him +1/+1 counter. And all the other vampires I have, which there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total vampires. I think I'm okay with that. So we're definitely going to call this. I'm going to change this. We are vampires. That'll be the deck name. So that's that. Maybe we should talk about sideboard. What we should do about sideboard here. So in looking at this, if I run into something that has a lot of X1s, I can always go to Tooth Collector there. Westvale Abbey or anything that's very dependent on lands, I can definitely take the Structural Distortion and put that in. Especially if I'm facing something 3-colored, that's probably not a horrible idea. Or something with a lot of artifacts. Geist Blast could be useful. I could always still put the Highland Lake in as a land to be able to do the second portion of that. Not playing a huge amount of instants or sorceries for that to be any good, though. I mean, Inner Struggle, doubling that, doubling Reduce to Ashes can be really good. Either of those, will wipe out 2 creatures. Rush of Adrenaline, if I'm finding I need to be a little more aggressive. I always put those in as opposed to the Reduce to Ashes. And just to hammer in. Uncaged Fury, again, kind of the same thing. If I'm finding aggressive, being a little more aggressive is better, I can put that in as opposed to a Reduce to Ashes. What else? I mean, honestly, that's pretty much all we could do as far as that goes. I mean, there's a case for Pick the Brain. If I'm facing something that's playing a lot of spells and stuff like that, Pick the Brain could be super good to play. I will have, let's see, I've got a couple of enchantments. 3 enchantments. 4, quite a few enchantments. Will be creatures in theirs. There's definitely sorceries. There's instants. Creature, Sanitarium Skeleton's going to get in the graveyard a lot of times. So I could see that being that happening. I don't know if that's good or not. I guess I'm going to find out. I mean, if I can madness it, it's really good. The big thing is getting called the Bloodline. If I can get this out early, I would have loved to have a second one of these. I hadn't read the flavor text on that yet. At Sorin's appeal, Olivia Voldaren summoned the full might of her bloodline to gather at Lauren Brom Fortress. Alright, so looks like everyone submitted their deck, so it looks like we'll be going into the game here shortly. Yep, here we go. PJC 623 is who we're facing. Alright, so he chooses to play first. Well, I'm going to go ahead and keep this being on the draw, because 3 land seems fine. I can get Call the Bloodline out, and then I can madness that. Vessel Nascency, okay. So this looks like a vampire deck of some sort. Or, okay. So play black and pass the turn. If he spends his turn doing Vessel of Nascency here, I'm fine with that. Ravenous Bloodseeker. Well, that would have been nice to have. Alright, so I think I just start turning on Call the Bloodline here. So he's got to know I'm in red-black vampires. Howlpack Wolf. Okay, so you don't have any wolves, but you're going to get in there for 1. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and put Sim Prodder out here. So now, next turn, I'll Twins Amaura Estate. I'll go ahead and take this, because I don't care about that so much. Does he pop the Vessel? Oh, he took my mage. I see. Alright, so he's going to keep up to pop the Vessel. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and always yield to that. Let's look at what's revealed. Ooh! He can let me have it, or deal 5 damage. Oh, he lets me have it. Okay. Wait. Oh, I guess I don't get the... Alright. Alright, so I get in for 3. So now I'm going to play the mountain and pass the turn. Yep, he's going to pop the Vessel. Sure. So what did he reveal? Forest, Rabid Bite, Pyrehound, Quilled Wolf. So Quilled Wolf, Pyrehound, and Rabid Bite. He kept the Forest. That's interesting. All right. Boom. Okay. I'm going to pay for it. Okay. Okay. A 1/1 lifelinker here. All right. Well. What do I want to? What do I want to block here? I gain a life, so I stay the same. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, Mountain. He is definitely going to exile that, or discard that. He lets me have it. Very interesting. Okay. Go ahead and attack with all creatures. It's going to be... Okay. Okay. I'll always yield to that. Pack Guardian. Okay. Okay, so you're discarding land, probably. Don't care. You're pretty much gonna die. You know that, right? He doesn't have trample, right? So I just do that. Stromkirk Mentor, huh? That'll deal 4 damage to you. All right, well, interesting. Sure. Can I do both? No, I can't do both. So 3, 7, 8. Crackback is going to be 4. I'm fine with that. I can still play a swamp here. Oh, I can't. I guess I played it. Oh well. I think I just go ahead and crack back, attack. All creatures. What you doing? All right. Fine by me. Okay. Okay. They have first strike. So you're either, yeah. Okay. I will discard a card. Oh, cool. All right. You go to 7. The crackback is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still not that bad. Tormenting voice, prowess, sure. All right. Sure. Swamp. Okay, you let me have it, so that's fine. All right. So can I do 4, 5, 6? All right. So what can I do here? He has to block here pretty much. I can do both of those, right? 4, 5, 6. I've got 7, and I can still make. Yeah, we'll do this. No. Cancel. I need to do Olivia first. Then I do Stromkirk. Put that on there. So it's going to do 3 damage. Okay. Then I do that ability. Yep. Then I just attack with everything. Everything's got first strike. Yep. You kill nothing. You attack me. Yep. Crackback is 3. Go. And quite frankly, I'll easily block either of these with my mentor. You have to find a way to do 8 damage to me right now. Because pretty much no matter what comes up, unless it's a land, you let me having it would be bad. Yeah. All right, so what do I want to do here? I'm pretty aggressive against him. The land thing, he just got screwed on land. Magmatic Chasm is just doesn't do anything. He didn't have. I think I just run this back. I don't see anything that I could board in against him that'd be worth it. I mean, maybe Geist Blast because it does 2 damage. Maybe get down. No, see, I still like Reduced to Ashes. Maybe Geist Blast and no. I think I just keep this the way it is. I kind of like it. It's aggressive. All right, so let's see here. Well, I definitely can't keep this. Well, I'm on the draw. He went to 6. This is real bad. I gotta mulligan this. As much as I love having this on turn 1, I am so dependent on drawing nothing but lands for next few turns. This is much better. I can keep this. I'll keep this. He goes to 5. Do I want that? I think I will go ahead and put it on top. Alright, so he got red out. That's not good for him. I will put out the Insolent Neonate, because then I can discard stuff. Next turn, the Sanitarium Skeleton comes out. I attack with the neonate. So 2 red. What's he got? Tormenting Voice. Okay. So he discarded a mountain to draw 2 cards. Wow, that's interesting. Alright. Next turn, Bloodmad Vampire. Okay. Did we lose you? No, you're still there. Alright. Rush of adrenaline there would have been nice, but next turn I can attack with both, no matter what he plays. Ooh, wow. Okay, you got to land. Okay, so you get a Quilled Wolf here. That still isn't good enough, because I can still attack with my Bloodmad Vampire. Ooh. Or not Bloodmad Vampire, but I could even... When you attack next turn, I can sack this, draw a card. I can discard this, sack... Yeah, I think that's the play. Alright, so I attack in with my Insolent Neonate. And I get the jump on him when he tries to deal damage with Quilled Wolf. Yep. Well, it also depends on what he does next turn. Yep, that gets in. Swing in with Quilled Wolf. He doesn't. Interesting. Well, now I just dead weight it. Okay, so now I keep back the Sanitarium Skeleton, because I have a feeling he has his flash creature. And if he does, I can still get the drop on him. And if he tries to destroy this, okay, he's not going to. All right. He goes to his main phase. Interesting. Sanguinary Mage. Interesting. All right. All right. He's not going to attack with that. He plays a land. Sure. Goes to combat. All right. Well. I definitely attack him with the Neonate. I think I just continue to get there with that. Or do I just remove a Sanguinary Mage here? Okay. I could just play out Twins. Yeah, we'll just do this. Pass the turn. He's down to 2 cards in hand. He's going to cast one of them right now. Okay, so he does Tormenting Voice, Avacyn's Judgment. What does Avacyn's Judgment do again? Because he can pay for that. Thank you for updating my antivirus. I didn't need that. What's it destroy? Or does it just deal damage to me? What does he get rid of? That's the real question. Is he just going to get rid of the skeleton? Okay. So that's going to trigger prowess on him again. Discard that. Yep. Don't care. All right. That'll get cast for black, red, red. Don't care about that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now you can't attack. I mean, you can. But now there's no question what I do here. Reduce to ashes that. Yeah. Now he has no mana up, so I definitely swing in with everything. Yep. Wow, nothing, huh? Alright, well, I think I just get out Sin Prodder. Let's go ahead and attack. He's got some trickery up his sleeve here. No blockers. Alright, we'll do Sin Prodder here. Alright. So now he's kind of all kinds of screwed here. Whatever he plays, I'm going to reduce to ashes. And he doesn't. I win the match. Yay! Let's draw a card. Let's see what else we have. Oh, Call of the Bloodline was coming out, which would have been nice. I'm going to play that, put a vampire out, and play Blood Mad Vampire instant speed on his turn. So yeah, that is how that deck works. Oh, let me go back to that. I need to change my record. Properties. I am 1-0. So I really like this. I like this deck a lot. I like drafting it. I think it's fairly easy to draft. If you get, well, I say if you get the right cards. That sounds kind of weird, but you know, a lot of times vampires can get shut off to you because black-red is a really good strategy, even if you don't go full in on vampires. So, like, black-red vampires is a little bit harder to get, but, like, that Call of the Bloodline, such a good card. That card, especially if you can get a bunch of madness, which there's a lot of madness in red and black, so that can be awesome. And as you saw there, I've got just enough Madness Enablers, it looks like, that this deck will just roll pretty well. And even if I don't have Madness Enablers, I've got good cards at the right spots. I do think I did mulligan correctly there. I don't think keeping a one-land hand is really good for this deck, especially when you're sitting there holding all these red spells, and it definitely had a red feel to the spells, and I only had the one black mana. Yes, I could have gotten the skeleton out there turn 1, but then I probably would have lost the match unless I drew into red mana for about 3 turns in a row. I don't like those odds. So that's that. Looks like we got a little while before any of the other matches are done. It looks like one hasn't even finished their first game yet. So we probably got a little bit of time there yet. Yeah, PJC, he's definitely in the red-green werewolves. Although I didn't see any werewolves. That's kind of the weird thing about that. Didn't see any werewolves. So don't know how he was getting there. Usually you want to play a bunch of the 2 or 3 drop werewolves to get you to your big ones. Did play yesterday a little bit of Magic in person for game day. I didn't have a standard deck ready yet. I'm very close to finishing the black-green Aristocrats deck that Luis Scott Vargas was playing at the Pro Tour last weekend. Very close to completing that. I'm just a few cards shy of that. The problem is those few cards that I'm shy are pretty expensive. So don't know if I'm ever going to be able to finish that deck. I do like the deck an awful lot. It seems like it's a lot of fun. There is one deck I'm very much interested in, and it is the mono blue Brain in the Jar. Let's see if I can find the deck list. Oh, here it is. But it's a budget deck too. I don't know that I got the Brain in the Jar. Where's just the deck list? Here it is. So it's about they said $20. It's about $30. And it looks like Part the Waterveil is probably the most expensive card in the deck, but it is a really, really good deck. So I've got up MTG Goldfish, and here's the deck here. I'm going to put the paper amounts up here. So it's got 4 Anticipate, 4 Brain in the Jars, a Disperse, Nagging Thoughts, 4 of those, Grip of the Royal, Pieces of the Puzzle, Engulf the Shore, which I don't have 4 of those yet. Pour Over the Pages, but those are very inexpensive. 4 Pour Over the Pages, 4 Part the Waterveils. That's the most expensive card in the set, and you don't care about the Awaken cost. You're never casting it for the Awaken cost in this deck. 4 Rise from the Tides, which that's a fun card. 4 Blighted Cataracts, 15 Islands, 4 Majoring Networks, and the sideboard basically just has ways to get rid of stuff. So Dispel, Disperse, more Disperse, Negates, Send to Sleeps, and Void Shatters. So the combo really is this here. It's Brain in the Jar and Rise from the Tides. And really all you're doing is you don't even care so much about what you're doing with this. With this, you're basically trying to get as many instants and sort. Again, look at this deck. There are no creatures. This is a no creature deck. So anything that has, any deck that is thinking about facing creatures, this will not help them. And their sideboard typically is not going to be big enough to deal with all these. I mean, basically it's a bunch of card draw stuff and card draw and bounce and time walk. That's it. That's all that's in this deck. So that's kind of the cool thing about this. I like the deck a lot. It plays really well. They do 5 matches with it, and I think they lose 1 of those matches. And it was just a bad matchup. Was it the Blue-Green Flash? Yeah, I think it's Blue-Green Flash was the one that they lost to. So, I mean, it's a really, really fun deck here. It's basically drawing cards. It's very cheap. I love the deck. Even this rare is only 73 cents. Like, building this, I should have built this. Then, of course, they've got a non-budget which of course plays 4 Jaces. What else does it play here? Oh, Languish. This is a blue-black. I don't particularly like this one near as much. Sunken Hollows instead of Islands. Again, Part the Waterveil is kind of the biggest card in this thing. So I may build this to try and play some standard with. I like the budget version a lot. It did a lot of good, fun win stuff. So, but there's that. Let's see, where are we at on our matches here? Okay, we still got one match going on. Everyone else went 2-0. So Toby 1 DC versus Idiot 138. And the first game went 24 minutes. So they've literally they're just now starting the second game with sideboarding. So I'm going to take just the quickest of breaks. And I will be back. Sorry there won't be any music playing this time. I'm not really prepared for it. I normally am not, anyways. Just looking. Who others followed me here? Sorry, I'm checking my. I think I followed him. All right. Well, I'm going to follow him. I'll talk about some. Okay. Follow them. Follow him. David Leavitt. Who are you? Oh, Brad. Oh, that was a while back. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and, again, like I said, take a break. Just a quick one. And when I come back, hopefully we'll be ready for round 2 of this match. Or round 2 with Black-Red Vampires. So see you very, very soon. I told you it'd be quick. Yeah, it's totally quick. I'm back. All right. So, what should we do? They're still in game 2. So let's see what I can do here. Sorry, I'm trying to situate this so I can see it still. I can't do that. Well, boo. I was going to try and play something else maybe and see it so I can keep an eye on it. They've been going for probably about 5 minutes now, if that long. So there's that. Let's see how many people are watching. I've got 3 viewers right now. So hey, thank you for joining me and watching me play on MechGo today. I hope you're enjoying it and learning a little bit about Magic the Gathering online. Definitely chat with me. I've got the chat window open. If you look over on the other side there, you'll see I've got that open. I'm going to close that because my thing's not working so well. There we go. I do have the chat window open, and I would love to chat with you. So if you are on my Twitch channel, thank you for joining me there. If you are on like my Tumblr or just watching the video stream, please come join me on Twitch. I am also Chuck AW1977 on Twitch as well. So, and so I'd love for you to come and join me and chat with me. So, all right. So what else to talk about? I don't have a whole lot to talk about right now. Kind of a low-key weekend. I did have a migraine yesterday, so I spent most of the day kind of sleeping. It's kind of the way it is. Get those every once in a while. I think it's more allergies or my sinuses than anything else. So, checking the weather because I thought it was supposed to rain here today. I do need to look up. Oh, I guess not. Slight chance of thunderstorms, but that's it. All right. Next weekend, I'm going to be in Washington, Missouri. For a PPTQ. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see what it says here. Well, that's 2015. That's not helpful. Maybe it's on my Facebook page. I follow that Facebook page, that group. What? People are stupid sometimes. Just saying. I think it's this one. All right. Well, that's great. Game day. No. Blood Crypt. Hey. All right. So where's the nearest PPTQ? Maybe I need to go to Magic Deck or Magic the Gathering's website. There we go. Preliminary PTQs for Pro Tour Sydney. All right. Sydney. Wow, that slowed down my computer. Holy crap. All right. Dubai, preliminary Pro Tour qualifiers, Pro Tour Sydney schedule. All right, so I need to find 5 next weekend. Wow. Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's the one I did there. Okay, so it must not be for Sydney. It must be for a different one. Pro Tour qualifiers, sure. No thanks. I think it's for Honolulu. Qualifier, regional Pro Tour qualifier. I might as well show you what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, that is not where I live. Yeah, we'll go with Wentzville. Let's see if there's one near me. Coming up soon. There should be one in Washington. Manticore's doing one? That's not right. I bet it's there. 8. So there's Game Euphoria and Gamers Empire. Ugh. I guess it's Game Euphoria? Do they have Casual Limited? Okay. Sealed. Oh, there it is. All right. So it is on the 7th, which is a Saturday. I'm going to go to their website. Game Euphoria. I've never been there before. Awesome. Don't miss your. So what's it all about? It's why isn't okay? I guess I'll try their Facebook page. All right. Well, that page isn't available. Game Euphoria. Wow. Okay, so it's a Game Euphoria. I don't know. CGN.co relaunch. Let's go with Game Euphoria, Washington, Missouri on a Google search. Should not be this difficult. Okay, so there's a Facebook here. All right. There we go. Game Euphoria. There we go. Shows it Innistrad Game Day, so they're doing that. Draftapalooza. I'm sorry, I missed that. What? That's awesome. Wow. $8 drafts. Shadows over Innistrad. Okay, so I need to go to their event Where is their events? Here? Yes, events. This week. What? They don't have it on here? Huh. Oh, I need to like Miniature Market, by the way. They're a good place. Why don't they have... I'm sorry I missed those drafts. I would have drafted all day for those days. Okay, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on this page and kind of keep an eye on what time it is, because that's kind of the problem with the Wizard site here. They don't have times. All right, so let's go back. I'll keep their website up. Where are we at? I want that. Preliminary Pro Tour qualifiers. So Honolulu, this is the one. All right. So there's some. Oh, there's one in Blue Springs. That was yesterday. So not going to make that one. Just kind of scrolling through here. Wow, there's a lot of them. So 5-7. Okay. Are we on page 2 already? Oh, that's horrible. None today. Go to page 3. So 2 in Missouri. One's an Independence. That's a standard, so won't do that. But Game Euphoria has one. All right. Anything before then? Nope. Let's keep going here. So Washington is next Saturday. Let's see. Washington, Missouri. I guess I should say that. Illinois. Anywhere close to Illinois? Sealed Affinity for Gaming. Where? Crystal Lake, Illinois. I don't know where that is. All right. See if there's... All right, so there's a Missouri one. Vintage stock Joplin. Not driving a Joplin for PPTQ. I like Joplin a lot. Not that much. God, there's a lot here. I'm going to go ahead and do a search. Let's just do Missouri. All right, so let's see. There's one. Yeah, here's the Game Euphoria. It's sealed in Washington, Missouri. Lebanon. Wow. Wizard's Wagon is doing one on June 4th. That's fine by me. June 11th, nice and fluorescent. So on my birthday, I'll probably be doing a PPTQ in fluorescent. That's awesome. South County I can do on the 26th. Game night wouldn't be a bad one to do on the 2nd of July. All right. Everything else is, well, I could do Yeti Gaming. That's standard, though. That's standard. Probably won't do those. So I've got a few more that I could do sealed. I've heard bad things about the Wizard's Wagon, so I probably won't do that one. But like doing the Game Euphoria one, sure, I'll do that one. And then Fantasy Shop Fluorescent's doing one on the 11th. That one sounds great to me as well. So that's kind of fun. Oh man, they went to Game 3. Wow, 24, 18 minutes. That's 42 minutes. So 42 and they maybe have just started their third game, but they should both be running really low on time at this point. Wow. What else? What else can we talk about? I got really nothing. I mean, if you're watching me, I hope you're watching me wherever, and you know, Twitch is awesome. Let me show you a little bit of. So I've got a history here on my YouTube. We'll actually watch this. The guy's a little cocky, I'm not gonna lie, but Seasons Past is a really good deck here, and MTG Goldfish put this Brain in the Jar deck, and it's actually quite good.
Alright, budget magic time, mono blue brains. And we gotta ship this, no colored mana. I guess this is alright-ish. We'll keep the Blighted Cataract. We have so much card draw on this deck, it's pretty easy to keep hands. We got a Rise. Is this the Aristocrats deck? So Island, Nagging Thoughts, get an Island, mill the Disperse. Disperse is basically there so you don't die to Virulent Plague. Also can bounce a Planeswalker in a pinch, but kind of just a hedge against certain things, not because we really want Disperse. What's our opponent have? Read the Bones. Oh, maybe this is the Finkel list? Well, Island, go. We'd really like to get to Pour Over the Pages. Opponent's gonna pass. Island, go. We really want to be able to instant speed this Rise from the Tides as well. Hissing Quagmire. Well, Island, Pour Over the Pages. Draw 3, untap 2 lands, discard a... I guess Grip of the Royal. Pass the turn. Actually, we can play our Brain. We might as well. There's Brain in the jar. Oh, our opponent just said, "Oh God." They're realizing what's happening.
I like this deck so much. I really do.
Pass the turn. If this is the Finkel list, I don't know if we can beat it. The black-green Seasons Past seems like it could be rough. Yeah, there's Dark Petition. So going for the Seasons Past, we don't know yet. Well, let's just go... Blighted Cataract. Pour Over the Pages. Untap 2 lands. Discard an Island. And now do we want pieces of the puzzle, or do we want to start putting counters on Brain? We probably got to start getting counters on Brain. I think that's how we win this game, is by instant speed Rise from the Tides on our opponent's end step. Yep, there's Seasons Past. Getting back Read the Bones and Dark Petition. Put Seasons Past on the bottom of the library. Well, we get to put a charge counter on Brain in the Jar. Opponent has to discard something. Dead weight. Probably a good choice. We could take another turn. I don't know if it's worth it yet. Let's just pieces of the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Get a grip and an anticipate. Play a land. Pass the turn. Discard this grip of the royal. What's our opponent have now? Read the bones. Well, since we can go off at instant speed, I think we have a decent chance if we can get our brain to 6 of winning this. Infinite Obliteration gets to look at our deck list, but since we don't have any creatures, it actually can't hit anything. I wonder, our opponent names Thragtusk. Normally that would be a good card to name against me, too. Our opponent said they're a big fan of Budget Magic, so Thragtusk is a good choice, even though it's not legal in Standard. In a lot of decks, that would be a hit. Somehow
really
this
funny.
feels like it could be an alright matchup.
That's really funny, actually.
Opponent passes. Alright, so Brain in the Jar, activate, anticipate.
Yep.
Gets us a pieces of the puzzle. Then we might as well just anticipate. Gets us a nagging thoughts.
And if you look at the bottom left there, you can see here
So now
where
we
it says
can
13 in his graveyard right now.
Hmm.
That's where
We could take an extra turn, but what does that
that's
really
where
do
this
for us?
rise from the
Nothing?
tides really comes into play.
Let's no, we don't want to do that. Let's think about this. Let's nagging thoughts.
Yep. Get more instants and sorceries.
Take a
in
nagging thoughts.
Sure.
Then
Nagging,
nagging thoughts. Take
Part the Water Veil.
part the water veil.
Because your biggest thing is you want to be able to cast Rise
pass
from the Tides
the
and part the Water
turn.
Veil at the same time.
Yeah, and then we can pieces of the puzzle off Brain in the Jar. And then can we just combo off with part the Water Veil? Part the Water Veil, this goes up to 4. Part the Water Veil, this goes up to 5. Close. Dark Petition.
Sure.
I'm assuming this is Seasons Pass. Get back everything. Yep. So it gets back Deadweight, Infinite Obliteration, Languish, and Dark Petition.
Well, two of those
Or
cards
Read
are
the Bones
dead.
instead of Infinite Obliteration.
Two of those
Good
cards are
news is
dead.
none of those cards do that much against us.
And it looks like our match has just started, so I'm going to switch on over to that. I joined the game, he joined the game, we're waiting on him. Toby Wan DC. Again, probably just have to ship this, even though I've got 2 1-drops. I'm kind of sitting around doing nothing except for I don't like that. All right, so Olivia's Bloodswarm, that's fine. Call the Bloodline, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the bottom because I feel like I need red mana still. I'm still able to do Olivia's Bloodsworn, Call the Bloodline. I think I'm okay here. Oh, Deadweight's fine too. He plays anything on the next turn, I'm good. If I get a red mana, I'm good. There we go. Just do that. It's a 2/1 flyer. He can't deal with it right now. He has probably got the copy a creature thing. Alright, so this gets out. Called Bloodline. Okay. Alright, pass the turn. You can always discard a land. I don't really want to do that if I don't have to. Playing something out here. So he gets a clue token. I can That's very interesting. I can just pop this out. Give it. Yep. Give it haste and attack in for 3. 2/4 I don't care so much about. I kind of need to keep deadweight around because it is removal. It's not removal for this, but next I'll take this beating here because he can't really do much about what I've got going on here. And he goes to his end step. Do I just go ahead and put I think I do. Discard the land, put a vampire out onto the field. If I draw a land here, that's great. If he flashes in something here, I can always deadweight it. All right. Cool, I got a land anyways. All right. So I just attack in with stuff. Yeah. Alright, so I gain life there. I don't feel like reduced ashes on that guy is really worth it because he's not doing much. He's going to sack the clue token. Yep, that's fine. Draw your card. I don't feel like you're doing a whole heck of a lot here. Next turn, if I get a land, I can reduce to ashes and deadweight something. He probably has to keep that back. Yeah. So weird. What has he got? Well, I can definitely attack with these two. I can attack with this too, honestly. If it dies, it dies. What's he planning on doing here? Yeah, I don't care about that. I gain the life no matter what. What you getting rid of here? Oh. Okay. Well, that's going to die. Because you block there. That's fine. I deadweight it. Yep. That's fine. I gain life, you lose life. That's going to die. And I'll go ahead and pass. Because I can still reduce to ashes something, but I can also put a vampire out. I'm not super fast here. I will admit that. But he doesn't seem to be doing anything with all this mana. What is he on about here? He must be getting ready to play 2 creatures. No, the wolves. Yep. Put a vampire out. Okay, that's kind of cool. Just reduce to ashes that. That's a good target for that. Attack in with these. I gain a life. He loses 2. I can always drop that, return it, drop it again. doing? Ravenwald Mysteries. That seems like a waste of time. Stitched Mangler, tap, target creature, does not tap. Alright, so that's fine. Which one are you tapping? You are tapping my lifelinker. That's fine. I don't care about that. Yep. That's going to go on Insolent Neonate. And now I got a 2/2 Menace guy. Then I can pitch Sanitarium Skeleton. I've still got a good blocker for anything you want to attack with. You do get to investigate. Do I even care about this attack? I don't. I'm not blocking you. Why should I? I don't want to give you the card draw. What you doing? Welcome to the fold. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. I will... Nope, nope. Furtive Homunculus. Alright, so you have 2 blockers. That's fair enough. Alright. I'm not sure what you can do about this, but alright. Alright, so... I think I just passed the turn here. Because I can put on another lifelinker. Nibblisk of Dusk. So you got a flyer. If you attack with everything, I have to block here and here. Interesting. I take 4 with that. Okay, you get some clue tokens. Good for you. Alright, so... If I tack in... If I attack in with everything, I'm going to gain 3 life. He probably doesn't block. any of my stuff. Well, he might. If I attack in, he either just chumps both of these, lets the 5 in, takes him to 1. It's kind of problematic for him. He probably has to block here. I take out his flyer. Or do I even care about his flyer? I gain 3. The crackback is 6. That way. I think just staying aggressive here is the way to go. Make him do the thinking. Okay, so he's going to put a 1/1. Sure. That's fine. I still don't know where he's going to block here. He could block 3 of the lifelinkers. That means you get 2 clue tokens. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. The crackback's going to be 5. I'm gaining 3. Yeah. Yep, you get a clue. 2. Oh, yeah. You get 1 clue. All right. I will go ahead. Oh, tap that. Swamp. Get that. So the best he can hope for. All right, so he's going to 1/1 here. That's fine. Now, can he actually attack in? That's kind of the thing. He attacks in for 6, 7. I'll definitely block here. I can't block his flyer. That's probably wise. Does he do anything on instep? No. I'm going to go ahead and get another Vampire Knight out. Reduce to ashes. So, this brings about a very interesting thought. I could just reduce to ashes his biggest blocker. I then attack him for 4. I'm going to gain 4. I'm going to lose 2 of my Vampire Knights. I wish Reduced to Ashes hit players. Well, no matter what, he has to... His flyer is my problem. But it's not a big problem. All right, reduce to ashes this. How are you going to solve that? Oh, you ass. All right. Well, I may have just lost this game. Sure. Now I definitely can't attack. I gotta keep all these guys back. He's gonna pop a clue. Yep, go ahead. I can trade with those, gain some life. He's gonna play something big. Another Drownyard Explorer? Seriously? Alright. Great, you investigated, so you got clue tokens galore. Catalog. Yeah, you're gonna get in for some in the air, aren't you? Three. Interesting. Yeah, I'd have to quadruple block there. Which isn't horrible, which means I just gain life. But I'm going to lose 2 of my vampires to that. He gets another clue token. Honestly, I think that's my play. You get a clue token. Sure, I lose 2 of those. But I know I can get another 1. Although I won't do that. Oh, yeah, sure I will. What I will do is get the Sanitarium Skeleton. I will play the Sanitarium Skeleton and pass the turn. Because I don't have good attacks here. See, now I can block his human soldiers. He's going to get a clue and another soldier. That's fine. We're kind of in this board stall state right now. Stoic Builder. Okay, you return in the forest. Good job. Hey there, Arvek. How are you doing? This game has suddenly turned very grindy. You gonna attack with anything else? That seems fair. That seems silly. Interesting. Good. Glad you could join. Oh. Sorry, I'm getting messages. Oh, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Getting the messages on other stuff too here. I don't know what to block here. He's getting in for 6. I can't attack back. I could just get rid of the Drownyard Explorers. And 4... Oh, stop. I think I do this. Well, hold on. Clear attackers, yes. All right, so that's when I would do this. Put the swamp in there. Yep. Do I care? Do I just take 6? I mean, I can't attack. I could just get rid of this. But then I'm losing at best 2 creatures, at worst 1. And he knows I don't care about that one. He probably gets rid of my 2 lifelinkers. I don't really care. Again, I'm gaining the 2 life off of that. I'm removing his creatures this way. Yep, that's what happened. That's very interesting. A 3/4 insect horror stops his ground attack. All right, let's do that. That'll force his human soldier to attack. I don't attack here. I don't have a discard, so that's kind of... He probably all-outs attack here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite dead. He would have to trigger prowess, which he probably can. Oh no, I am just dead. He probably draws out all of his clue tokens that he can. All right. Yep. So let's do the math again here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Exacxies, but I'll gain a life with lifelink. So he does still have to trigger prowess. Which he probably can since he's got a full hand of cards. Now he is down to 10 cards left in his deck. Okay, that doesn't trigger prowess. He is going to survive, though. All right, so let me do the math here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here's the blocks that have to happen. I have to block here. All right. So block this. I get the skin invasion. That helps. And I'm going to block the biggest creature I can. Because if I block a 2 attack, that means 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gets through. So I'll block here. My problem is I need a board wipe. I do get a 3/4. But I do need a board wipe at this point. I need something to deal with the flyer. What are you doing? Okay, you can draw a card, discard a card. Or no, you don't control any other zombies. Okay, that's interesting. I can kill his flyer. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and concede this game. This got out of hand for me with the Ulvenwald Mysteries. That's a really good card. All right, so what do I board in against him? Probably need to go ultra fast here with this. So board in those 2 Rush of Adrenalines, the Geist Blast, Magmatic Chasm. Senseless Rage can get out. Inner Struggle might not be good because most of the stuff has got big butts. And anything else? I like Reduced to Ashes. Rush of Adrenalines are fine. Insolent Neonates. That's fine. Maybe Geist Blast isn't worth playing in this. Okay, we're going to submit it with this. I think we're fast enough. I think we can get there. Yes, I would like to play first. 1, 2, 3. I can live with this. It'd be nice to see. It would be really nice to see a red land come next. Because then I play Sim Prodder on curve. Okay. That's fine. You're playing as... that card's not good. Alright, well... Alright, so I just get in with my skeleton. Play Call the Bloodline. And go. Again, red mana would be really nice here. Some gas would be fun. Okay. Sure. Alright, well, that's going to be Sim Prodder here now. Go super aggro with this. Next turn I can play a swamp. Get Call the Bloodline going. Alright, well you're gonna explode that, sure. I feel like I've won if that's what you're doing. Alright, well. Put this. Okay. Just go ahead. Okay, you get to investigate. Good job. Yep. You're in step. Discard a card. He comes back. And all right, we'll definitely play the swamp out. Ashes to Ashes here sounds pretty good. So good job, you got a clue. All right, attack in, and I start gaining life. So there's that. Thank you for joining me, but today, Ryan, I really appreciate it. I don't control another zombie, so my attacks are strictly worse now. Can't really attack here. I guess I could have played that out. That actually makes more sense, because then I can kill him. But I don't think I care about his attack there. Boom. Okay, one. Yep. I can discard him, and I think I've done this once this turn. Um, pay one, discard them. So I get a Vampire Knight. Again, attacking doesn't seem great. I want to block this and kill it. He's not doing a whole heck of a lot here. Where is my aristocrat at? Where is my aristocrat? Okay, so you're getting the land. That's interesting. Okay, so now you want to sack the clue, right? Yeah. Draw a card, you're at 4. Okay, main phase. Probably not winning this matchup. Does he attack? He doesn't. All right, well, I will go ahead and pay the one to pitch the mountain. All right. What is his end game here? I mean, my Vampire Knights, if I can ever draw something other than land, that'd be great. So I can pitch this and pull it back into my hand, play a land. That seems fine. Pay the mountain. Still don't think I can attack, even though I've got 7 creatures on the field and he has 1. But I can kill his creature. Exile a creature card, you gain 2. Investigate and gain 2 life. So what's he playing here? Stitch Mangler. Sure. What's he tapping down? Vampire Knight? Okay. He doesn't want the Sanitarium Skeleton. Sure. All right. Still don't think he can attack. That's a very interesting attack. Are you playing something else? I think I just throw something in front of that. He doesn't have trample. Okay. Interesting. Does he have the flash creature? I think I definitely do this. Yep. I think I pitch this. Nope, nope, nope. Don't want to cast it. Pay a black. All right. I do think I go to attacks here. Gaining 6, 7, 8 seems perfectly fine. What you doing? Okay. You investigate 3 times. That still seems pretty bad for you, though. You go to 9, I go to 28. I don't care about the swing back. I probably should have kept that up. So, well, he would have kept counterspell up anyways. But I feel like if he did the counterspell that way, I feel like I'm winning. Stoke Builder, sure. You get back that warp landscape. Good job. I'm going to lose this on time. If he attacks in for 5, I don't care. Nibeliska Dusk, don't care. Those two aren't attacking this turn. He probably attacks. I don't care about that. I'm not going to. You get a clue. Good job. All right, so put out this. Black. Discard that. All right, so I have this discard for that. He's only going to attack with this flyer this turn. Maybe I just do an all-out assault here? Because I don't care if he kills this. And I can gain a bunch of life here. He can only block 3 of the 8. So that means 5 is getting through. Yeah, I think I attack with everything here. I'll lose probably 2. Yeah, he's got a block here. Yep. Probably Lamplighter on that. Yep. He probably has a counter spell. I'm not going to cast anything. Okay. Sure. Go to 33. Crackback is minimal. Yep. I can pay the madness cost on this. He probably thinks I just have Sanitarium Skeleton. All right, you're drawing a card. You gonna draw another one? Yep. Trying to find an answer. Drawing another. Cataloging, okay. So that triggers his prowess, that's fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't care about that. If you swing, I win. Skulk, all right, that's fine. Okay. You're all in. You don't attack with your flyer? That seems like a bad idea. Boom. Okay. Yep. So you got 6, 8. Again, I attack with everybody. Wow, that's interesting. You have to block with all those that way. Okay. So 3 gets it and you die exactly. Okay. All right. It's kind of a dirty way to do this, but there's almost no way I can win this match. The amount of time it's taking to get through the match, just I'm not going to be able to do it unless I get super aggro and he gets stuck on lands. That's really the only way I can win this match. So it's not looking good for this one to go 3-0, but I think 2-1 is definitely real. So. All right. Well, he gets the choice. I have 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Sure, I'll keep this. It's not good. Well, it depends. If he mulligans, I'll probably mulligan this. But being on the draw, yeah, I'll keep. It's not good. I probably shouldn't keep it. Okay, explosive apparatus, fine. Yeah, sure. He plays any sort of creature. Hopefully I can draw into black mana here. Because Deadweight and Skin Invasion combo would be really good. There we go. Alright. Well, he can explosive apparatus anything of mine. Alright, well. He's cataloging. Sure. Hopefully he plays something that I can Skin Invasion and Deadweight. 4-drop, 2 toughness. That's not what I want. He gets back the island. Alright, well, that's fine. That seems bad. I'll just go ahead and pass here. He gets in for 2. That Stromkirk, he would just use the apparatus on immediately. Niblis of Dusk. That seems like a great target for this. All right, so we're going to Skin Invasion that for 1. Then I'm going to Deadweight it for 1. Okay. Did I play land? I did play land. Pass the turn. Now if he attacks, that's fine. He explosive apparatus is the Skin Shredder, but I get rid of a Stoke Builder and I 2 for 1 him. Next turn I play Twins of Mauer Estate. Alright. Could just reduce to ashes that, but that seems bad. I'll go ahead and attack. Yep. So that's going to be the line. I kill his, but he kills me with explosive apparatus. That's fine. Yep. I feel like if that's what you're using on, that's perfectly fine. All right, and then Twins. Get in there. Now you have to have something that does 5 damage. I need 8 mana to be able to do that. Stitch Mangler. Okay, so that taps it down. Well, I can just reduce to ashes that. Craft Maul. Well, he's got no clues. Four, 8, so I play out this. And then, okay. Blood Mad Vampire. And go. So now I've got effective blockers for all this stuff. I can just drop them. Of course, I don't care. If he attacks with 4, I don't really care that much. So what I can do here is I've got 8 now. Not quite enough to do both those. I don't want him gaining life so much. 5-2, 5-3. That means he has to double block there. That seems bad for him. We'll do this. No matter what, he probably has to block everything I'm attacking with now. I'll take the trade here. I don't care so much about that. This will have to be double blocked if he wants to get rid of it, which means that this will become bigger. Yep. Then here you're just chumping. I'm okay with this. Or do you just take 9? Do you have something? No, you don't. Oh, cool. Cool. So I still get a shot at winning this, because I can reduce to ashes whatever he plays. Swing in for ongoing investigation. Okay. That seems fine. Are you going to exile a bunch of stuff to get gaining life and clue tokens? Because that seems bad. You can do that twice, really. Okay, that's great reduced to ashes material. All right. He's got 1 card in hand, reduced to ashes. 8 and 5 is 13. He goes down to 3. And he has to play out 3 creatures. And I can win this match. I can't believe it. I've still got a shot at winning this match. He's got 2 cards in hand. What's he playing out here? He has to play out... Okay, so you gain 2. You can only do that once now because of the way you tap your land. What are you playing out here? Did you screw up? You had to have screwed up. I'm not casting anything. You have to block everything. I don't see how you do that. All right, cool. I win the match. I am 2-0, and I'm playing Urban Leg for the championship of this draft. Awesome. And we're going to be firing in less than 2 minutes, so I'm not going to go away. So there we go. I'm 2-0 with the Black-Red Vampires deck. This is kind of fun. I can't lie. This is kind of a fun little deck to play. So. Three 3-0 would be awesome. Not gonna lie. what is the price structure for this, anyways? For 3-0, I think it's just qualifier point, right? Yep, 3 booster button packs and a qualifier point, which is awesome because I have yet to get more than 1 qualifier point in Magic the Gathering Online. I would have to get a lot of qualifier points for this to be worthwhile. So yeah, I will be facing Urban Leg, who is 2-0. His matches are going much quicker than mine, although the first match I played was pretty quick at 18 minutes. So we'll see. He played Rails, who is 1-1. I played Toby Wandek, who is 1-1, which makes sense. He played Rashad 21, Rashad 12, who's 1-1, PJC 623, who's 0-2. Okay, so he's had better competition. So we'll see here. I do not win the die roll again, so we'll see what he decides. What's this? Is that Kiora? No. Talrand Sky Summoner. Interesting. Like his avatar. Mine is Avacyn. Archangel Avacyn. Or no, that's Avacyn the Purifier. Yeah, I keep this. I wouldn't mind drawing into a 1-drop, like my skeleton or something like that. That would be really cool. So white. Right. Deadweight. I'll keep the swamp out then first. Honestly, that doesn't matter. So double white. Unruly Mob. That looks like a good deadweight target. Swamp. We'll just deadweight him now. He's problematic later on. And I'll pass. Next, we'll call the Bloodline, and I can... There's nothing there. Call the Bloodline. Keep that up. I can always discard a mountain. Next turn... Yeah. Next turn, Twins will be Madnessed out. That's odd. Alright, white-green. That's fine. Okay, so 0-4. Not a big deal there. I'll go ahead and pitch a mountain. Nice! Alright. I don't care. You can block if you want. I could Grotesque Mutation on it. Yeah, I don't care. You're not gonna. But that seems bad. Target human. Okay, so that gets nothing. Alright, so end step. Discarding that. Okay. Boom. Get out the Twins. All right. Cool. I'll just attack with this. Awesome. Griff's Boom. Well, that sucks. But fine, you get in for 4. I don't care about that. No blocks. Let's see if you play anything else here. Nope. Alright. Pitching that. Okay. Yep. Awesome. So, I play the mountain out. I've got 4 here. I can put that on anything. We'll put it on a life linker. Gain more life. He only has the 0/4 blocker. So I think I just attack in with everything. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will go through. I will gain 2. Unless he's got something here. Oh, puncturing light. Well, that's my own fault. I still gain life with that. I got a 4/2. I can't block him. So that's problematic. Hermit. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. And nope. Ooh. All right, so I can senseless rage on something at instance at speed. I think I just attack him with everything. Because I can kill everything of his with everything of mine. Let's see what he does here. 2, 3, sure. One, 2, 3. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so what I can do is senseless rage this guy. I will pay 1 to discard this. Madness. Sure. Yep. Boom. Ba-ba. What else do I want to do? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I wipe his board, basically. And I gain a shit ton of life. And he's pretty screwed at this point. Yeah. All right, so he's got Griffspoon. Artifact or land, that doesn't do anything for us. Geist Blast, no. That could be important. I don't think it is, though. What do I board in? Rush of Adrenaline doesn't seem like it's that good. I mean, it does gain Trample, which could be important. I think I'm okay with what I've got here. All right, so interesting. I probably keep this on the draw. He mulliganed to 6, so I don't feel like he'll put any real pressure on me early on. All right, so he goes to 6. Did he top or bottom that? Bottom. So he didn't get what he wanted there. Interesting. No 1-drop. All right. All right. Well, kind of awkward that there's 2-drop, huh? Unruly Mob. That can be a problem. A deadweight here would be awesome. Well, I just play it out. Next turn, Bloodmad Vampire. Turn after that, Styncia Masquerade. Yeah, you're not attacking into that. Probably go ahead and swing with the skeleton. He's going to have some sort of pump spell. Yeah, it doesn't seem he has one. All right. Griftspoon, probably. Nothing. Interesting. Well, that's going to be problematic for you. I attack with everything. You pretty much have to have a removal spell in hand here. Yep. If you don't, that's going to go to... Wow. That's... Wow. Yeah. That seems really bold of you, dude. Next turn, Stromkirk Mentor. Or even Twins of Mauer Estate? Angelic Purge. Yep, that's fine. I don't care about that. You're going to take a bit of a beating here. Twins. Alright, we go to 12. Next turn, if you play creature, I'll have Voldaren Duelist online. If I get a 1-drop, alright, Intrepid Provisioner. That seems fine. He's not going to be able to block. I'll be able to get it for 3, 6, 7, 8. You go to 4. I don't care about the crackback. Well, I think I just attack with the twins. I don't think there's anything that keeps that guy alive this turn. I play another Twins of Mauer Estate. Yeah. And just pass the turn. So you better have another Angelic Purge. That's basically what it boils down to. And if so, you're probably sacking a land. If you attack in with Intrepid Provisioner, I let it through. Because you probably got a trick of some sort. Doesn't attack. Interesting. No creatures. Well, I just win. So I think that's game. Yep. And I win the match. Yes. 3-0. 3-0. Black Red Vampires. So, Ryan, if you're still watching, which I hope you are, I might as well go ahead and... Wow. It's been a while since I've gone 3-0, so I'm soaking it in. And I did it in 14 minutes. That's pretty incredible. So I might as well show you what the deck looks like, since you didn't get to see as much of it. Go to my collections. Should be here. That's today's. All right. So, convert to mana cost. So we had playing 14 creatures, 9 spells. 2 reduced to ashes, which deals 5 to a creature, and if that creature dies, it exiles, so that's good. 2 the Twin Mountains Estate, which you saw. 2 Stromkirk Mentors. Inner Struggle, which never worked today. Voldaren Duelist, which obviously won the game for me since they couldn't block. This Masquerade is actually really good. This is the first time I've gotten a chance to play with it. And I really like it, especially since it's also got Madness, which means I can cast it as if it's an instant or something like that. Sim Prodder was kind of eh. I'm kind of down on this card. I don't really like it that much. But it was basically a 3/2 for 3 that becomes a target for like removal stuff. So it gets rid of some of their removal. 2 the Blood Mad Vampires, which again, comboed with this is really good. Vampire Noble, that's just a vanilla one. Call the Bloodline, which is a really interesting card, is a discard outlet. Lets me discard once per turn. And with that, I was able to cast Twins of Mauer Estate for its Madness cost of 3 instead of 5 a couple of times. Olivia's Bloodsworn, which I only got to cast once, but it's a 2/1 flyer. It's my only flyer in the deck, and it can give haste to any of my other vampires, which I was running 11 vampires. So the only non-vampires I was running besides Sin Prodder was these 2 Sanitarium Skeletons. And the reason why I ran them was for Call of the Bloodline. Call of the Bloodline, when I discard a card, I put a vampire, 1/1 vampire on the field with lifelink. If I discard this, I can get this back for 3 mana from my graveyard back to my hand. And I just can keep doing that each turn to put out more and more vampires. This is the card that I never, ever saw. And this angers me a bit. This card is amazing. Indulgent Aristocrat is a 1-drop, 1/1 lifelink vampire. Already good. But then you put sacrifice a creature, you put a 1/1 counter on each vampire I control. That's amazing. Because not only that, I've got these 2 sacrifice outlets, which I can just keep playing those out if I have to. I can keep putting Call of Bloodline. I can keep putting more vampires out. And then the board state just gets ridiculously out of control. The only other thing I didn't play that was that wasn't really attuned to this deck was the Skin Invasion. But it was a nice little combo. Basically, you attach this to a creature, to a creature. The creature has to attack each combat if able. When it dies, which invariably it's going to, because you pick something really weak and you can block with it fairly easily, then it comes back as a 3/4 on my side of the battlefield. 3/4 is really good in this format, and with this here comboed with Deadweight, which basically kills small creatures with just 1 mana, for 2 mana I can have a 3/4. Yes, it takes up 2 cards, but it removes one of their cards and it gets me a bigger card. That seems pretty good. Senseless Rage is not a bad card. Again, from the Madness cost, it's better because if I can discard it to Call the Bloodline, pay the Madness cost, put it on a creature that's being blocked by something, I can kill something with it. So and get a creature out of it. So the deck is really fun to play, really good. I like playing vampires in this. It usually does pretty well. And the good news is with this, you can play it. I didn't have, if you discount Sim Prodder, which I do, I had no rares in the deck. You can play this deck without rares. It's very cheap to play, and it's it's very easy to draft because you're taking a lot of commons and uncommons here. Some other cards that I got in the draft that I wasn't playing that I like to talk about here. Always Watching is an amazing card. For 3 mana, you basically give all your non-token creatures +1/+1 and vigilance. That's a great card. And then Forgotten Creation here. A 3/3 Skulk, which I found Skulk isn't that great a mechanic, but whatever. But at the beginning of my upkeep, I can discard all the cards on my hand if I do draw that many cards. So I can just, if I'm playing something with a bunch of madness stuff, I can, if I got a bunch of open mana at the beginning of my upkeep, I can discard a bunch of stuff with madness. If I've got my hand full of madness stuff, still play them all, or play a good portion of them, and then get a whole new hand of cards as well. So that seems really good. I like this. A 3/3 for 4 seems really good. It's a zombie horror, which is a very relevant type of creature. So there is that. So a good draft. So going 3-0. That seems fine. Like I said, probably my best draft in a while. And probably since Battle for Zendikar, I want to say. So, and I drafted a lot of Oath and Battle, so, you know, that's cool. It's very cool, so I'm very happy about that. Good results, no real problems with the deck either. I mean, I never really got mana screwed or anything like that. So, well, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. I'm going to go ahead and head off. Thank you for joining me, Ryan. I really appreciate you chatting with me here. You need to come down here to St. Louis sometime. Just saying. Just saying. I'll definitely be streaming on Tuesday, probably draft, because I got some packs now. So I'll stream, do some streaming on Tuesday, may do some on Thursday, not totally sure yet. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't know. That's not going to happen this year, unfortunately, Ryan. The schedule and my work schedule is kind of what screws up that for me. So, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. And thank you for joining me. For all of you who watched, if you're watching on my YouTube channel, please like and subscribe on YouTube, and follow me on my Twitter. My Twitter is, I keep pointing the wrong way. My Twitter handle is right down here. It's ChuckAW1977, same username that I've got on my Twitch here. And until next time, DFTBA.